My name is Stacey Dales, and it is an absolute pleasure to introduce Ms. Christina Klouda. With that big smile, the recipient, one of 5, of the Google Cloud Academic All-American Team member for the NAIA, of course, the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics, and someone who originates from Knoxville, Tennessee, but graced her presence at the Cumberlands, the University of the Cumberlands. The Patriots, I believe.
Yeah.
That's right. As a fantastic swimmer, a standout in the water, a standout in the classroom. How about a biology chemistry graduate from the University of the Cumberlands? And I am just so honored to have you here. Congratulations on this honor. I said it's one of 5, Christina.
Yeah, that's crazy. I really can't believe it. But thank you. Thank you.
From a pool of 18,000 that originally started. So what's your reaction to this?
I'm shocked. Honestly, I'm surprised. I don't feel very deserving of it, but I'm also very honored.
You are so deserving. Let me tell you what you're deserving. A 4.0, okay, in biology and chemistry. That is no easy feat. And you did it all while pursuing your career in the water. And I just want to highlight a couple things that you've accomplished, because when you say you didn't deserve it, our team would strongly argue you. 2-time NAIA champion in the 200 backstroke, in the 400 medley relay. You are a 7-time NAIA All-American, the Mid-South Conference Swimmer of the Year, the Mid-South Conference Student Athlete of the Year. That is quite deserving. And,
well, thank you.
And, so, by the way, you just started med school.
Yes,
okay.
I have.
Okay. So let's talk about why you're deserving. What are you most proud of?
I think the entire experience as a whole. I think I really tried throughout my 4 years as a Patriot to make an impact, not only in the pool as a swimmer, but also in the classroom. And I really hope I did that. I had a lot of help along the way. Definitely didn't do it by myself. Couldn't have done it without the professors and my teammates and my coaches and my family along the way. So I'm really grateful for them.
So how does a young woman like you travel from Knoxville, Tennessee to Williamsburg, Kentucky to University of the Cumberlands?
So I was really interested in swimming. Definitely wanted to join the NAIA because it's such a great program that focuses on servant leadership, which was something I was really passionate about. And Coach Eric Skelly, the swim coach, contacted me one day, and that was it. I was sold. So I'm very grateful for him for that.
Give us some examples of servant leadership when you say that.
Leadership. So me personally, I've done a lot of volunteering in and around campus with one thing we do, the swim team especially does every year, we do this thing called Shoes for the Souls. So underprivileged children in the area come in and we wash their feet and give them new shoes. So that was definitely an outstanding experience that I really got to be a part of. So.
That is absolutely incredible. I mean, that alone deserves an award.
It was very impactful.
Philanthropic efforts are just so refreshing here as we sit together in 2019. But you're at East Tennessee State.
Yes, ma'am.
In medical school. You started just a couple weeks ago. What are you pursuing medically? And and I don't like to ask 2 questions at once, but I'm fascinated. What kind of a doctor is Christina Klouda going to become?
Well, when I first stepped on campus and talked to Coach Skelly, I told him 4 years ago, I want to be a surgeon. And that still rings true today. Definitely want to do some kind of surgery. I'm leaning towards orthopedics and sports medicine, so I can still have that interaction with sports and athletes, but we'll see. I've got 4 years of medical school ahead of me, so we'll see where it goes.
Well, if anybody knows about sports, like you just said, it's yourself. Tell me about your swimming career. And, it is a challenging endurance sport. It requires a lot of time. How did you get into swimming, and how did that sort of, guide you, if you will, pardon the pun, in the water?
Yeah. So I actually got thrown in the pool accidentally. So I was a gymnast. I was a gymnast for the longest time. That was my dream. You know, I grew up with Nastia Liukin, Carly Patterson, and all those girls being amazing at the Olympics. And my older siblings swam.
Time out. You grew up with those Olympians? And
yeah, I mean, as my role models and everything. So,
well, I'm sure you're one of their role models.
I don't know about that. That would be amazing. But started out as a gymnast, had a swim coach suggest that I start swimming to help with my gymnastics, and then I just never quit. So.
Wow. What do you prefer when you're in the water? Do you like the, it's pretty amazing because I believe you guys, the Patriots, were the first relay team in the history of Cumberlands to win an NAIA title.
Yeah.
In the relay. What is that like?
It was definitely overwhelming. For me, especially my senior year, you know, there were tears, I won't lie, but it's really special, and I really love the 3 other girls that were on that relay team with me, and I'm very grateful for them too.
And then you're so humble, but to be able to win, you know, the 200 backstroke individually at the, you know, national title level, what did you take away from that victory?
For me, it was a big relief, honestly. It was a big weight off my shoulders. I came in senior year, and that was the goal from the very beginning. I wanted to win the 200 backstroke. And to do that, to touch the wall and see my name as first was, it was great. It was a really amazing feeling. So.
Well, congrats on that. But, you know, as you think about, you know, so many student athletes spend so much of their time. I remember being student athlete and just devote so much time to the classroom and to your sport. How does swimming look for you as you know, get ready for, I think, your first exam or the first of many exams in med school? How does swimming factor into your life?
Yeah, so there's a pool here. That was one of the main things I looked at when I was choosing a medical school. There's a pool on campus about 5 minutes from where I live. So swimming is still great. You know, swimming, it's a stress reliever at this point. I still love it. I can't imagine life without it.
Awesome. Who inspired you? Who helped you through, you know, throughout your life? Was there somebody that, you know, has been really instrumental in, you know, guiding you so that young people that watch this interview can really look to in their lives and say, wow, I could have somebody like that to support me?
Yeah, so I mean, I've definitely been influenced by all my professors and all my coaches, but I would say that the standout individual in my life would be my mom. You know, she raised me and my 3 siblings as a single parent and somehow managed to go back to law school during all of it and now has her Juris Doctorate. So, you know, she's really guided me and shown me that, you know, I can do school. I can do just what she did, because if she went back to school so late in life and was able to do it, then I definitely can too.
One thing that so impresses me about somebody who is as elite as yourself, again, this, you know, Christina Klouda, the Google Cloud Award, 1 of 5, to be the elite of the elite, really, the top, you know, most voted individuals into this catapult and this position. One thing that fascinates me is how you overcome the pressure, whether it's an exam or it's the 200 backstroke or it's the relay. How have you learned to handle pressure, even at the young age that you are? And how has that helped you?
One of the main things for me is that I make it a positive thing. You know, pressure doesn't always have to be negative. And I think that you can turn it around, make it less stressful, and make it so that you perform better. So for me, nerves going into a test, nerves before I swim are a good thing.
And so if you become a surgeon, an orthopedic surgeon, do you want to work in a hospital? Do you want to jump into a university setting? Do you want to work with a professional athletic team? Like, give us
that would be amazing. I've met surgeons that have been like the head of football teams on like at universities or NFL teams. That's the dream job. Honestly, I would love that.
The last thing I want to know, and it's another piece of advice I want you to give to youngsters who are undertaking some of the rigors of being a student athlete, just balance. Where do you find your balance throughout?
I think definitely leaning on my family and my friends. You know, school and being a student athlete can be really stressful at times.
Yeah.
But having that support system, having those people that you can go to and talk to are really important.
Amazing. You are so accomplished. I would like to thank you and really Google Cloud for its sponsorship of the Academic All-American Program, the All-America Program selected by CoSIDA. And certainly CoSIDA and the partnership with Blinder, which is how you and I are connected right now, enabling me to talk to you. And that corporate partnership has been fantastic. And I hope that smile continues to touch so many more people, Christina. Is there anything lastly that you'd like to add?
I'd just like to thank you, Google Cloud and CoSIDA. Y'all have been amazing. I'm very honored. So thank you very much.
Awesome. Keep doing great stuff, girl. And we will keep following you along the way.
Thank you, Stacey.
Thank you.